Hi, I'm Phil from Driftworks, this is Jay, and we have a rack mounted on the V10 M3. So at the end of the last episode, you saw us have a little bit of success with the rack mounting. All the machining work we did for the brackets for the steering rack worked out really well. There was still some work to do to get the clearance that we need from the actual bracket itself to the oil pan. I've been in this week and spent a bit of time on the miller again and got all that sorted. We're still quite a way away from moving on from the crossmember and rack. I was really hoping to have a video about something different, but you know, you guys don't seem to mind too much if we just crack on as it comes. Basically, there's loads of work and we're going through it in detail in the time that it takes us. It's kind of realistic, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's like 2 days a week. It takes time, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, how many days are we into this now? Like, including all that?
It's got to be a month on this crossmember, so yeah.
So yeah, we're just showing you as we work. Basically, we've got a lot of work to do with obviously the oil pan itself, getting the aluminium slither that goes behind here to seal the oil environment. You can probably just about see the work that I've done here, if it will focus. So yeah, I took some height off. Jack, can you get the torch actually?
Yeah.
There is a torch. So you can probably just about make out up here the work that I've done. I've taken the edges off the top block there. I've taken quite a lot of height off the top of it as well. And just about maybe see there when the camera not focusing, but the clearance is really good there. This is all bolted up hard now, and the mock-up engine mount is in place still. Everything's tight. This is exactly where it needs to stay. But yeah, we've still got some work to do to the crossmember with triangulation pieces that I've started to make. So yeah, I guess it's got to come back down again, and we'll start making some marks, and then we can look at doing the infill pieces as well, I guess.
And the engine mount needs thinking about at some point. Yeah,
we've got some engine mounts on the way. I think I've got some really nice PowerFlex adjustable engine mounts on the way, which are very small and look like they're going to be perfect for the job.
And this will be the next problem, eh?
Yeah, and then maybe we'll start looking at the real big headache of header on this side. yeah.
You need one of those extensions, like when you get those drills with those curvy things on it.
So yeah, we've still got an absolute load of work to do here. So bear with us. Sorry if it's boring a few of you, but you know, as I say, I thought I'd show you the work as it comes, show you how involved it is to do every little bit of this, and we only have a couple of days of a week of Jay's time, but
we'll rev it up one day.
Yeah, one day this year.
Oh, definitely this year. Yeah, it'd be nice to get out in the summer, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be nice. So we're back round at Dyna Talk. I'm making something to stop the rack moving left and right. Not that it will once that's clamped, but just something that's a bit of a safety catch. It doesn't need to be anything particularly structural. So it's very thin tube, and Jay is having all the fun.
Making a mess.
Cutting those speed holes.
Yeah.
In stainless, always fun. With a core drill.
Yeah, ow. Hot. Right, I've left Phil next door wrestling with those rack mounts. It's time to start thinking about filling this hole in the sump. I'm going to cut a strip first, try and shape it to the back of the oil pump. Yeah, let's get busy with this. My aim is to get this to slot into that gap perfectly, and then put a step in it to go around the bolt in the oil pump. So yeah, I need to fiddle this corner a little bit more to get myself that little bit on the end, and then a little bit off all the way across so it can stand up straight. Maybe that looked a bit like we were having an earthquake, so might move the camera. Are we going to fit now? Right, that is fitting in there all right. Need to adjust that radius on that edge, and then let's think about putting the bend in. Right then, after many backwards and forwards as to the bench. We now have, focus, this piece fitting quite nicely into the corner there now. I've put the indent in to go around this bolt in the oil pump. So yeah, next bit of the puzzle is let's get the sump off, oil pan out, go and machine that boss down. Yeah, and then we'll make the final corner on this piece. There we go, back round to Craig's to flatten that edge off. Let's get in with a genuine can you just make that go away?
No, the telly view. I will. We've got it set up at the moment on that, so I'll just finish that, then I'll get this on.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So we've ended up doing another episode about cross members and steering racks.
Well, it's life at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Making special tools to make.
Yeah, we're just having to like actually machine down Craig's tools to be able to do this.
It smells hot.
Yeah, just been. It's mild steel, so.
Not that off actually, fellas.
If only you'd just bought an LS.
Yeah.
You'd have been.
We'd be doing donuts by now.
I've been doing donuts weeks ago.
And a bit more power.
Yeah.
More power!
Like
less
that.
gutless.
Need more power!
Yeah, more power. Oh well. Time to go and cook my sandwich wrong, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the internet told you.
Yeah.
I was freaked out by it. Like, why have you got your sandwich in the middle?
That's how
Craig's
I do it.
machine's too small, isn't it?
To stop it spilling.
And you don't want cold
No,
edges on your
If you
sandwich?
put it on the edge, if you put it like that, it doesn't cook it properly.
Exactly.
So you put it in the
Is
middle.
it because it's from the 1980s when bread was smaller?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, probably is, isn't it?
I'm gonna go and do it properly this time. Show you all.
If you set your 0, then you can like go, like do a square. So you can go from there to like there to get your size you want.
Okay. Well, I'm going to show the world that if I hadn't drilled the hole wrong in the first place this morning, then
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's only added what, like maybe like
2
4 hours to the job so
if I
far.
had, if I hadn't drilled an oval hole in there this morning, we wouldn't be in this situation. But you know,
Which meant that I had to straighten up both ends.
that's
both
done you a
sides.
favour then.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like the late great Bob Ross would say, happy accident.
So yeah, hopefully this works out, and it's only visual. It doesn't matter, but you know, it matters. Matters to me.
You, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I've worked out. I don't know whether you guys know this, but I'm quite fussy.
Yeah, we've noticed. Craig knows it well.
You love it, don't you, mate?
Even moaned about the stick one. My ramp was on wonky about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
No, your stickers are wonky, like. Not really.
Right.
Yeah.
You get the idea, folks.
Yeah.
We're cutting a big oval hole out of 2 round holes. Right, you lot who thought I was a maniac. Look what happens if you put bread in toaster. Cold, cold, cold. So we'll do it properly.
Fixed. Hang on. Let's try that again without blowing snot out my nose.
Look well, look well.
It's still a bit cold in here. Yeah. I mean, you know, don't study it too hard, but it looks a bit better than it did. I'm going to let you file this bit out by hand just to take the burr off.
Okay.
I'll do the edges.
No problem. There we go, just taking advantage of one of today's can you just whiz this off.
It's only the second one today, so not too bad.
No, so far. You've just got to weld the sump up in a bit though.
Oh, okay. Is it clean?
No, not at all yet. I've got to get in some diesel for the
Jet wash.
yeah. I don't make tea. So you keep him happy. Ah, fair swap.
You made that right.
Well, I've put 2 sugars in. There we go then.
SMG. Yeah. Rubbish.
Clunky old tap. I'll go and bolt that back together without a bolt.
You guys need to tidy up after yourselves.
Yeah, Phil.
Yeah.
Right. In the scrap, thank you.
Yeah. I'll save you the bother.
Don't be mean. Spent a month on this. Right then, we're back here again. That's the oil pump as complete as we can get it now until we get the correct countersunk bolt for this. We've been on and off with this infill piece many times, and now if I film where we're looking, I've got it fitting reasonably well. Still need to do something here with this corner because I know how close the rack is to this bolt, so yeah, I think next plan is take this corner off and we'll worry about filling that in shortly.
I've made my little sleeve here, which I'm probably getting dirty doing this.
Use the other one.
and now it's onto the professional. So Craig wipes it with ethanol, then I pick it up with my oily machining hands. Acetone, sorry. So that's all that we need on that basically. It kind of goes round both sides of the clamp. I'm not going to touch it again. And it'll be pressed in a bit further here. We're just going to TIG it to the rack. It doesn't actually need to do much other than stop the rack sliding that way, so it should be perfect.
I mean, to be fair, they'll hold it anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought they'd move. It's just if one, the bolt's backed out or something. Yeah. So that could do with a clamp that way before you weld. Nice.
That'll hold it.
Yep. Oh. And you got a lovely bit of Lady Gaga to get you going as well.
Yeah. You love a bit of pop, don't you?
I know you can do. Favourite band?
Oh,
Spice Girls, was it?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, it was. Oh, it was Little Mix or something, wasn't it?
No.
What's the CD that you had in the van?
Oh, somebody bought my Girls Aloud for a joke.
Oh, that was
this is alright.
Literally the only CD in the van and the radio didn't work.
We have All Saints now as well.
Oh, it's right, okay.
That should do it.
That was quick.
Yeah, it's gone a little bit of heat. If you go up with the heat and less time, you have to put a lot less heat into it.
Ah, cool.
If you want it low temp, you have to take a load of heat in. So, I mean, it literally just
all it's got to do is stop it.
Just
moving,
stop it moving. So
that's brilliant.
You just don't want to put too much heat in.
No, definitely not.
Anything. So
thanks, mate.
Right, a few more ups, downs, ins and outs later. That piece is somewhere near. I think I'm going to get the sump down now. Now I know exactly the limits of what I can do with this and start working on this top infill piece. And then, yeah, figure out what to do with this corner while still keeping as much clearance as we can right there. Been to Rob Craig again. Nice piece of card. Just simply cut to the outside of that. Just simply cut that out of aluminium then. Well, there's the top infill roughed out. I might add by hand with someone's granddad's broken tools, but you know, it's coming along. Yeah, I guess next thing is going off it up to the sump and see how it actually fits. Okay, first test fit, not a million miles off. I'm going to clean up this area here a bit and try and make it fit that contour a bit neater, but yeah, that's going to work.
So I've spent like 4 hours making a hole in a plate and tidying up the rest of this. I've also got this in place, welded that in place just to stop the rack moving left and right. This needs tacking in place again because the plate's completely removed for the moment to do all of this work. But before we do that, Jay's been doing the lovely piece here, which is shaped very specifically to go around the oil pump. Specifically, yeah.
Yeah, it goes, I mean, it goes in
something like
pretty much like that, but yeah, there's no room for error on this corner.
Yeah.
Like, we need every millimetre.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, this is so sensitive here to make sure that, you know, it doesn't actually interfere with the rack here around the oil pump area.
I guess it's time to go see how clean Craig wants this to weld it.
Yeah, I think if we can get him to tack the plate in place before, and then we can set this bit up again, and again, and then hopefully everything can come off for the final time, for the final weld.
And we can just buzz everything up and call it done.
Yeah. Or nice. Something like that, or maybe 3 or 4 more episodes of working on the steering rack. Do you think people will get fed up by that?
Yeah, see you in June.
Yeah, okay, so let's give this a little clean up and see what Unky Craig wants to do.
Wants to weld it, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Wants to do what he's asked.
I'm going to leave that in the video.
Oh no, don't. You'll never help me again. It's nice how grubby everything is, isn't it?
Yeah.
What happened to that?
Don't you worry about that, I haven't sanded it yet.
Oh, now this is a bit more like it.
Right.
Let's just give it a bit of a...
Make sure it burns my fingers when I try and line it up for you, yeah?
Make sure it doesn't go woof.
Yeah, how much brake cleaner was in there?
So...
Only Jay knows where that goes.
Well, I'm going to make it up now. I think it goes like that. Can we get one of those special aluminium magnets to hold it?
Yeah, yeah. I think they're quite rare, those ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
You just have to hold it, Jay, man up.
Alright.
You've got your orange gloves on.
I'm saying.
Be right.
Safety gloves.
So do that one. You ready?
No, I'm not. Yeah, go on. Come here. I can't, can I?
Yeah.
I can't let
That's
go
the
much.
tiniest little tack though, so...
Yeah, I can't let go very much.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay?
Yep. And you want one like here somewhere just to...
Don't know yet, that might have to be... There's pretty safe.
Does that need pushing in though, Jay? Looks like it's proud.
Probably could do a little bit.
You just hold it while he welds it, but use a spanner. There you go.
Eyes.
Right, that's attached, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's go and see what the interference bit is like.
That's about how it was.
Back in a moment when it hasn't worked.
No, what? I've had this on and off about 20 times. Well, there you go.
There we have it. Tacked in place.
Let's see if the steering rack still fits.
Do you think that's actually like almost touching the
Very, very close.
oil pump
yeah.
in here? So we've got the best chance possible.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see whether the rack fits.
Would you look at this? Phil's got hold of the welder today.
Watch how bad it's going to be. Right, eyes.
I'll zoom in. Sounds like welding.
Yeah, it sounds a bit weak to me, but it's got a tack on it. Now just level it up, basically.
Yeah, and
get one on the other
simply
side.
do that, and then
Then
take it
drop
all
there,
out.
get one on the top. Then do the triangulation. Then and then.
And then weld the sump up, and then connect the steering, and then make an engine mount, and then do the exhaust.
And then go boom.
And not. Oh, wonky.
Yeah. It's good.
It's good. Attach him then.
Okay. Right, that's got a bit of a gap on it, so it's going to be a bit miserable, this one.
Don't say that. It's perfect.
Ready?
Yeah.
There's a bit more wire, but that's tacked.
Cool.
Okay, so we need a final measurement of
fronty
rack to-
backy.
yeah, fronty backy, and then we can drop it down and do one from the top as well.
And then call it done.
It's looking like it's in the right place so far.
Hope so.
Let's make sure that's
But
not
more
moved.
importantly, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, or just gentlemen and boys.
Because let's face it, your wife ain't watching this.
No. We have pretty much got a millimetre of clearance there.
Just the perfect amount.
Yeah. We're going to fit a motor plate on the front then and make sure it doesn't
That's
move.
it, yeah. Okay, I threw a couple of welds on the top there. More lovely high quality welding. So we're just going to remove the rack now. Take it to Craig, ask him to seam. Can you just? Yeah, what do we reckon? The fourth? Can you just?
Can you just fourth? I don't know. Look back at the video, but quite a few today.
Yeah, and we'll get around there and let him throw weld at it. Buzzed and dug it back in. Oh, and yeah, we just made ourselves real sad again, you know, all the happiness that we've had recently. Yeah, just a small reminder of
Next problem.
next problem, yeah, headers, manifolds, and yeah, the slight issue
engine
with
mount.
getting a the steering shaft to the pinion there, but yeah. It is now about 6:45, and Jay, I believe you're now lapping valves on your engine?
Yeah, I'm going to do some...
Many hours of lapping.
I'm going to put it on a drilling sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Sweet, so I guess we'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, cool.
At Driftworks, we've helped over 50,000 happy customers since 2004. Our huge online parts store is simple to use, with superb shipping rates to anywhere in the world, and finance options available for UK customers. We live and breathe wheel fitment, so if you have any questions about your own car or any of our products before placing an order, please drop us an email at shop@driftworks.com or give us a call. Thanks for watching.